Good morning. It is so great to be here on Coming of Age Sunday. I've already started crying. My name is Amy Conrad. I use she, her pronouns, and I serve on our Board of Trustees. I want to welcome you to join us for coffee and cookies and fellowship right after the service over in Unity House. You can also always find a board member there to talk to. And if you'd like to join us for an activity during the week, those are on the back of our program and in the e-beacon, which is our weekly email newsletter that goes out on Fridays. Earlier in March, our transitions team shared a draft of a relational covenant that we'll be voting on Sunday, April 30th. I'd like to lift up a portion of that draft, which says, "We hereby covenant to communicate with respect and compassion by valuing differences in perceptions, spiritual beliefs, religious practices, and life experiences, expressing our disagreements, listening deeply with the goal of understanding, acknowledging the mental, emotional, and spiritual impact of secrets, following the congregation's policies and procedures." If you have thoughts or questions about the covenant, find Reverend Dawn or reach out to a member of the transitions team. Also on April 30th, boy, it's going to be a big weekend. We are celebrating Tina Lewis, our fantastic Director of Membership and Engagement. Yeah. That is the day to show up and wish her well as she departs for a new position. We are so glad you're with us today. We hope you find meaning and inspiration here. And I invite you now to greet one another.
I'm Reverend Emily Gage. I use she, her pronouns. I told you that I love being up here in the pulpit, but I also love being down here on the floor in the midst of lots of musical equipment and with a lineup of amazing musicians. And this coming Saturday night is the Spring Music Festival. It's going to be awesome. I have the honor of being the MC for the evening. This is your last day for $20 tickets, which you can get in the foyer. Otherwise, it's $25 at the door, and I can't wait to see you there. This morning's worship service is a special one created and led by our 9th grade coming of age participants. It's both a rite of passage and a sharing of some of their journey and exploration of Unitarian Universalism. This morning, we celebrate these amazing and wonderful young people as they give us the gift of sharing some of who they are.
Our chalice lighter today is Susanna. She likes to draw and play violin.
We are Unitarian Universalists,
the Church of the Open Mind,
the Loving Hearts,
the Helping Hands,
and each other.
I always remember Morning is Broken because sometimes if my parents wake me up, they sing this song. Sometimes it can be annoying, but sometimes it's nice too. Now let's all sing Morning Has Broken in the Graham Hymnal number 38.
We welcome you to the coming of age service. The ninth graders are going to be sharing their talents, identities, and whole selves. Please silent your phones, babies, husband, wives, and partners. Buckle up, please keep all hands and feet inside the ride at all times, and enjoy the ride. Assalamu alaikum, hola, hola,
Hola, hola.
merhaba, bonjour,
Merhaba, bonjour.
gamba, jopa,
Gomba, joma.
assalamu alaikum,
Salam alaikum.
hello,
Hello, hello.
buenos dias,
Buenos dias.
konnichiwa,
Salam, salut, privet, shalom, ni hao, ni hao, ni hao. Guten Tag, zero, sia, privet, vale,
ciao, ciao,
ciao, ciao. Namaste.
assalamu alaikum, hola, hola,
Hola, hola.
merhaba, bonjour,
Merhaba, bonjour.
gamba, jopa,
Gomba, joma.
assalamu alaikum,
Salam
hello,
alaikum.
hello,
Hello, hello.
buenos dias,
Buenos dias.
konnichiwa,
Eve, sigi, deben, anesio.
sambanyo, hi, salam, Allah, janlo, aloha,
Aloha, aloha.
kumusta ka, assalamu alaikum, hola, hola,
Hola, hola.
merhaba, bonjour,
Merhaba, bonjour.
gamba, jopa,
Gomba, joma.
salam
Salam
alaikum,
alaikum.
hello, hello,
Hello, hello.
buenos dias,
Buenos dias.
konnichiwa.
Hello.
Hi.
Good morning.
Please join me in saying the words of our covenant. Love is the doctrine of this congregation. The quest for truth is its sacrament, and service is its prayer. To dwell together in peace, to seek knowledge in freedom, to serve humanity in fellowship, to the end that all souls shall grow into harmony with the divine. Thus do we covenant with each other and with God.
Good morning, everybody. I'm Jay Peterson. I'm a member of the spiritual care team of our congregation. The spiritual care team supports our community by providing confidential, caring, listening, and companionship. You can contact the spiritual care team by contacting Reverend Emily or Dawn, emailing spiritualcare@unitytemple.org, or by contacting spiritual care team members individually. We have blue sparkling hearts on our name tags. I like to think that we all have blue sparkling hearts. This is the time during the service in which we share joys and sorrows. By sharing what is present in our lives, we express our humanity, embody love, and shape our caring community. To have your joys and sorrows included in the service, you may email them to us during the week at joysandsorrows@unitytemple.org, or by including them in the binder just outside in the foyer before the service, or if you are online with us, by typing them in the chat section of the service, and they'll be included the following week. Please be sure to include your name in whatever you share. These are joys and sorrows being shared today. Aiko, that is Val Igarashi, shared in last week's online service to please hold manager Dottie in your hearts. She had heart surgery on Monday. Ella Murray shared for herself, Lily, Rune, Anika, and Chloe that they're all excited to do the coming of age ceremony. I believe it. And last of all, we mourn the loss of longtime Unity Temple member Tom Hall, who died last Sunday at the age of 92. He made it his mission to meet and talk to everyone who walked through our doors, always with a twinkle in his eye. We will miss his giant heart and vibrant spirit. There will be a celebration of life for Tom Hall this afternoon at 1. It will be here at Unity Temple and also live streamed on our YouTube channel. Our sanctuary today is filled with spoken and unspoken joys and sorrows. When the music begins, I invite everyone holding a joy or sorrow to come forward and silently drop a stone in the bowl of water at the front of the sanctuary. Our caring community holds these mingled joys and sorrows. As you come forward, please form lines along the sides of the sanctuary up to the edge of the chalice table and return to your seats up the middle aisle. We will sing hymn 123, Spirit of Life, as people are dropping stones into the water. Sing the hymn through after people are done. Thank you. Let us enter a moment of prayer and meditation together. Hold on to joy. Fleeting, growing and abiding, quiet or exuberant, personal, private, communal, or shared. Practice gratitude and compassion. Find delight. Sit with your inevitable sorrows of prejudice, pain, and loss, of illness and anxiety, and still make a practice of choosing joy. Weave a lifeline that says yes to life in spite of everything. Let love lead your way. May we create openings in ourselves and in our community for hearing and holding others in our hearts in times of joy and sorrow.
Hi there, I'm Annika, and this is
Ella.
And if you're someone who likes to listen to books close, come on down, and we're going to be reading The Amazing World of Puppies and Kittens, written by Ella Murray, edited by Rune, and illustrated by Teresa. Okay, so our Unitarian fun fact for today is that all of us were in Chalice Singers, and that you should join Chalice Singers not just for the donuts. Yeah, because the donuts are good, but Marty is pretty great too. Yeah. We love you, Marty, wherever you are. Yeah, but yeah, so you want to give us a little idea about what your book's about? No? That's okay. It's a surprise, guys. It's a surprise. Okay. We'll give us a little minute. You guys can, I'm not going to bite. Yeah, we don't bite. I don't bite. Okay. Once upon a time, in a galaxy full of love and hate, similarities and differences, there were dogs and cats. Puppy asked his dad one day, "Papa, how come every time I go and ask a cat if they want to play, they always hiss at me and tell me, 'Go away, you filthy mutt'?" Dog sighs, "Son, cats are difficult to understand. For years, cats have always disliked dogs. No one knows why. Everyone just goes with it." He walked back to his doghouse, laid down, and took a nap as Puppy laid down in the grass thinking about what his father had said. On the other side of the town, there was a curious kitten who was having a talk with his dad. "But Dad, why can't I trust dogs? Or why can't I talk to dogs?" "Because dogs can't be trusted." Kitten didn't understand. "But why? They seem nice." Cat hissed and snapped at Kitten, jumping up on the windowsill. "Listen to me when I say, stay away from dogs." Ugh, I don't like him. Kitten started to tear up and ran out the front door. She walked towards her favorite spot at the tree near her house. Kitten walked to the entrance of the park. She started humming a tune she had heard her owner sing. She stopped short when she heard a loud and fierce growl. She turned around and came face to face with a mean dog. Sorry, I'm just trying to get to my tree," she said, stuttering. "Go away, this is my tree." The mean dog started barking, and his owners started yelling at him to calm down. Kitten ran as fast and as far as she could and didn't look back. When she stopped to take a breather, she felt a presence behind her. "Hello," came a loud voice. She hissed, frightened. Who are you? The owner of the voice stepped out of the shadows. The figure was none other than a puppy. Kitten shrunk back in fear. You're not gonna hurt me, right? Puppy sat down and cocked his head in confusion. I'm not gonna hurt you as long as you don't hurt me. Makes sense. From that moment on, Puppy and Kitten became close friends. They would show each other how they play. One day, Puppy was showing Kitten the pond. Puppy ran onto the rock in the middle of the pond. Come on, Kitten, look at the fish. Kitten was reluctant, but started walking on the rocks. As she was slowly making her way, she lost balance and fell in the pond. Kitten! Puppy jumped in without thinking and grabbed Kitten in his mouth. He put her on his back. He was treading water, but he was getting tired. We need to call someone for help. Maybe a human will see us, Kitten suggested, but Puppy shook his head. That won't work. Why? Kitten questioned. The park closed an hour ago. Kitten sighed in defeat when she finally got an idea. You're a dog, right? How about you bark for help? Puppy thought about it. I guess I could try. All right, here goes nothing. He started barking for help. Papa, help me, Papa! He paused and waited for a response. Son, where are you? Came a voice from the woods. Papa, I'm in the pond. Hold on, I'm coming for you. They waited for him. You hear that, Kitten? Help is on the way. Puppy felt a weight being lifted off of his back. Kitten? Puppy asked. He heard a masculine voice reply. It's me, son. Puppy soon felt himself being lifted up, and soon he was on dry land. After a few minutes of catching his breath, he ran over to his dad. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I love you so much, Papa. Puppy licked his father. He walked over to Kitten and nudged her with his nose. She gasped and coughed up some water. Thank you for saving me, Puppy. She stood up and shook the water from her fur. Don't thank me. Thank my papa. He brought his dad over. Papa, this is Kitten. Kitten, this is Papa. Nice to meet you, sir. Dog looked at Puppy sternly. Puppy, what did I tell you about cats? He hung his head. That cats have always disliked dogs. Kitten felt bad for Puppy. But sir, it wasn't his fault. He just wanted to show me the fish in the pond and I lost my balance. Dog looked at Puppy. Is that what happened? Puppy nodded. I see. Well, Kitten, you should go home before your parents worry about you. They all stopped when they heard a hiss. Stay away from my daughter. Cat jumped out of the bushes and stood in front of Kitten. But Dad, Puppy's dad saved us. Cat looked at his daughter. Oh, really? Kitten nodded enthusiastically. Yeah, we were looking for fish when I lost my balance and fell in. Puppy jumped in and put me on his back. If it weren't for him, I would have drowned. Cat looked at Dog. Is that what happened? From what they told me, yes, Dog replied. Cat looked at Puppy, who was started to shake in fear, thinking Cat was going to lash out. Thank you for helping my daughter. It means a lot to me. He started walking away with Kitten behind him. He looked back at Dog as they walked away. Thank you. I owe you. Dog smiled and nodded before nudging the puppy back with his nose and started walking back towards his house. The end. Or is it? It is not our differences that divided us. It is our inability to recognize, accept, and celebrate those differences. Audre Lorde. Thank you. If you guys want to stay, you can stay. And if you're planning to go to RE, that's where you will go now.
Many religions across time and cultures honor their young people in adolescence as they move from being children to being youth, as they grow up, and we recognize their new way of being. In our religious tradition, our ninth graders spend the year exploring their Unitarian Universalist identity, history, spirituality, their feelings, and their beliefs. They do this with the support of their awesome facilitators. This year that was Rob Belmar, Nina Brewer-Davis, and Teresa Height-Murray. Vera Dowell, as a worship associate, lent a lot of support in planning the service as well. As a culmination of the program, each participant creates a credo statement, some stories or thoughts about their own truths, their views of the world or life as they have come to understand it. One of our Unitarian Universalist principles talks about acceptance of one another and encouragement to spiritual growth. And it is in this service, listening to these credos, that I always find that my mind and spirit and heart are opened wider. And I hope that that is the same for you.
I'm Annika once again, and this is my credo. Being a good person has always been important to me. I was raised and continue to be raised by Jason Sherman and Victoria Storm, shout out, who are proud Unitarian Universalists, and they have always valued kindness and respect. My values continue to be a part of my life and my decisions every day. For some people, God is what motivates them to be a good person, but for me, it's my friends and my family. I feel more accepted than I've ever been at Unity Temple and Marwood. As a queer woman, it's important to me that others feel that sense of community and acceptance. I am a beautiful person with beautiful people in my life, and being a Unitarian and going to Marwood has showed me how to love myself and keep those good people in my life. I'm now going to read a poem I wrote about my experience at Marwood and being a Unitarian. Filling the air with burning sage that welcomes me home. Tears running down my face because I've missed you so much. To be back home is something I crave. I live with you for 1 week every summer, and the rest of the world disappears. You tell me I am enough. Show me I am loved. Bring people into my life that will be there forever. Your hugs stay with me. When I must leave for the school year, tears run down my face once again. The 51 weeks of the year that I am not at Marwood are a struggle, but I keep going because it is worth it. Because being myself and helping others be themselves without apology is worth it. I love being a Unitarian, and I'm proud of it. Growing up as a Unitarian has made me the person I am today. As I continue to grow and learn and have new experiences in life, I will always be a Unitarian, and I will always remember every person that ever said hi to me during coffee hour and anyone that complimented my sparkly shoes when I was 3. I'm an extrovert, I'm a singer, I'm a writer, I'm a babysitter, and I'm a Unitarian. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Chloe Sidman, and I'm 14 years old, and I use any pronouns. My first memories of church were going to United Lutheran. When we returned to Unity Temple, I was struck by how welcoming and open it felt. I remember when my family came into the sanctuary and the room glowed from the sun shining from all the windows surrounding the room. When I go to our church, I don't feel that we are coming to worship God, but instead here to have a safe space and see each other. When I think of God, I don't believe in specifically God because I feel that the world would be more perfect. I believe more in nature and how it is always around us and surrounds us. The choices we make affect us, and the different things we do continue life and let it unfold naturally. This goes with some of my values, as one is nature. Whenever I am outside, I always feel happier. I love being outside, especially now that it is spring and all the trees and flowers are waking up again. When I am in nature and surrounded by it, I feel calmer and safer. One of my values is friends and family. The people I surround myself with definitely have shaped a part of who I am today. I have made so many friends through Marwood, and the people and community there and here at church are so welcoming for everybody. I love my family so much, and we are always there for each other through bad times and good. All of these values drive the meaning of life for me, as I can always be reminded that I am loved no matter who I am with or where I am.
Hello, my name's Lily Belmar. I'm 14, and my pronouns are she, her. When I first started questioning what I believed in, I got stuck. The question usually concerns heaven, hell, good or evil, God or no God, and similar religious-based ideologies. My spirituality is as little as an occasional manifestation or prayer. What I realized I stand by every day instead is compassion and love, two of the strongest forces in the universe. Compassion and love are all over. They can be something as little as holding the door or brightening someone's day. For me, it's late night talks at sleepovers or huddling during campfire at Marwood. Love has the ability to transform and heal all things, and compassion is the foundation of all meaningful relationships. I have been raised UU my entire life, and I have grown up surrounded by the wonderful people in this community. I'm sure many of you have heard of our Camp Marwood, as it's a big, important part of many people's UU experience. Every time after the amazing week that's Marwood, I recall a lot of people saying things like, "Why isn't back home like this?" And "The people here are so great, why isn't everyone like that?" Why are the people in our church and at Marwood different from others? I believe that it's the sheer love and compassion we hold. Here, everybody is unconditionally loving no matter what. Our world's a really big place, and the people around have all different unique experiences. I try to add a bit of love and compassion to my everyday actions because I have seen the impact it can truly have. Yes, sometimes the most I can do at times is just smile, but I think trying to approach life with a sense of empathy and understanding and holding my values close to my heart is the way to make the world a better place.
As children, we would wander with strength in every stride. The wheat fields were our kingdom when you were by my side. Stupid, fearless boys, far from all the noise. Then others came to play, and our castle went away. Still I know somewhere within us, as hard as it may seem, we can make the sky our own by painting what we dream. Since when did people grow afraid of dreaming? Since when did happiness become commodified? Why not liberate our imaginations, create something substantial instead of brushing it aside? Why do we listen to the
My name is Rudenbrew Davis. I am 15 years old. I use they, them pronouns, and this is my credo. What do you believe in is a question that people don't ask too often outside of religious spaces here. When they do, it usually gets answered quickly with a religion or how much they believe in God. But there's much more to belief than just some higher power. A better question is, what do you value? For me, there are two key things: creativity and choices. We are constantly making choices, whether it's choosing what to have for breakfast, or deciding who to spend time with, or voting for someone to represent us. The consequences of these choices all ripple out, affecting the lives of ourselves and those around us. Choices hold an incredible amount of power. In my opinion, one of the most important choices a person can make is to be creative, to think outside the box, to be your true self, to look at society's rules, and to say, I am not bound by you. In the song I just sang, Vincent van Gogh is talking to his brother Theo and is urging him to go against this status quo and take a chance on imagination. Vincent faced a lot of hardships for his choice to be creative, but through poverty, depression, and difficulty, he continued to choose to make art. When you paint, the first layer never looks like what you want it to. You have to actively choose to keep going, even when it's difficult. And when you're done, it feels so good to have finished. We can do so much by just choosing to try.
Hi, I'm Ella Murray. I'm 15, and my pronouns are she, he, they. I'm being raised by my mom, who most of you might know, Teresa, and my father, who I assume you all know from the choir, Sean Murray. And this is my credo. When I tell people I go to church, they assume that we are obsessed with God. For me, church teaches me important values such as kindness, love, and respectfulness. This helps me with my everyday decisions because every time I'm going to say something to someone, I think, is it kind? Will I hurt someone's feelings? I have ADHD, which makes it hard for me to understand social cues, but you guys haven't let that get in the way of hanging out with me. I have so many fun experiences from church school. Chloe, Rune, Lily, and Annika have always talked to me and have always included me in everyday activities such as walking to church or hanging out at coffee hour. And I can't forget the teachers. I am forever grateful for all the skills you have taught me and for bringing gluten-free snacks. I really appreciate it that you guys are so caring. You always include people no matter their age or race. One of the principles I look at every day is offer fair and kind treatment to everyone. As a tribute, I would like to play Ode to Joy.
I'm going to invite you to come and stand here. Make sure you bring your insert. You got me? Rune's getting their insert. Here, we have an extra. Here we go. You can share. Sharing is caring. Rune, Chloe, Ella, Lily, Annika. This morning we officially recognize that you have come of age. You've worked hard to be here right now. You've shared a lot with each other and with us. You've discovered more about who you are. You're no longer children and not yet adults. You're somewhere in that beautiful, wonderful in-betweenness. We're so glad to know you. We're so proud of all of who you are, what you've become, and who you are becoming. We honor your courage and your truth. I've known you all since you were way younger than today, and so much has happened in that time. You all participated in the chalice ceremony years ago. You shared a little bit about who you were then, and now look at you. What a gift it has been to know each one of you. I look forward to all of who the 5 of you will become. To honor this transition, we're going to give you some gifts in a minute or two. I'm going to tell you now. I'll give them to you later. We're going to give you each a necklace with a flaming chalice on it, the symbol of our faith, an outward sign to show some of what shines forth from your minds and hearts and spirits. May you wear them as a symbol of our love and admiration and joy that you are part of the Unity Temple community. I'm going to give each of you a book called Spilling the Light, which is a collection of pieces from Teresa Ninan Soto. It's a collection of writings that helps focus on us being our truest selves. It's a reminder that each of you, each of us, has something wonderful and valuable to offer to the world around us. Your awesome facilitators, Nina and Teresa and Rob, you can give another royal wave if you want. They have golden sweet pea sprouts to give you. And these facilitators have been with you every step of the journey this year, and they brought you flowers that are not yet blooming. There's a lot that they and your parents have done to bring you this far, and some of that blooming you're going to have to do on your own. We invite the parents to come and stand here with you, the ones who have been with you since the very beginning. And we ask the parents and all of you to turn to the insert in your order of service. There is a responsive reading as part of this ceremony. All right, ready? I'm going to count you in. 1, 2, 3.
Until now, our job with you has been to fix the unfixable, to guide, to mold, to expose you to the beauty and the wonder of the world. Our job with you has been to bring you broken bones, tears from laughter, half-dead flowers, silent fears, and amazing stories of both true and fiction. Our job with you has been to bring you unconditional love, time to reflect, places to remember, shelter, and safety. Our job has been to stretch your patience through boundaries and your willingness to accept our inevitable growth until now. It's been an incredible journey. Our jobs are changing. We will acknowledge this and accept that. Our role with you will become more passive, but no less loving. Our role with you will be live out what you have known, growing into new beings through our own experiences. We ask your help in realizing our commitment to each other and to you.
The members of Unity Temple welcome your presence among us. For your fresh vision and inspiring energy, we welcome you. For your questions and your challenges, we welcome you. May you continue to grow. May we all continue to grow in mind, body, and spirit, and hearts always open to one another. We give you our blessing. Okay, now we're going to invite our youth group members to come and stand over by the piano. I'm going to pass out some gifts. The facilitators are going to pass out some gifts. And then the youth group is going to embrace our coming of age awesome people over there. Okay, Rune, Chloe, Ella, Lily, Annika, I invite you to cross on over.
One moment.
Whoa, hold on.
It's a tradition.
Okay. Oh yeah, here we go. Come through the tunnel. Go ahead. Yay! Let's hear it for Rune and Annika and Lily and Chloe and Annika. Hooray!
Did you guys hear that? Somebody said, "Whoa, I feel like a new person." We are all new people today, different than we were when we came in, and different than we will be next year at this time. Everything grows so fast.
I'm Nina Brewer Davis. My pronouns are she and her, and it is such a delight to be here. My day job is that I'm the director and co-founder of Oak Park Our Whole Lives. I'm up here, but I am one of a number of people from Unity Temple who give their time to Oak Park Owl. And I'm so grateful and proud. Each week, Unity Temple gives our Sunday offering to an organization that aligns with our Unitarian Universalist values and is committed to bringing compassion, equity, and justice to the world. This week, our offering goes to Oak Park Our Whole Lives. Oak Park Owl offers comprehensive, holistic, and inclusive sexuality education. We have classes for kids and youth. We provide essential support to young people's development and their sense of self-worth. We also run workshops for parents and caregivers who are their children's primary sexuality educators. To donate, you can leave a contribution in the basket as it comes around, or you can follow the directions on the screen. Well, maybe not. May what you give bring you joy. Oh, there's a QR code in your program. Thank you, in your order of service.
During the offering, our next song is one beloved to our group's heart. Please rise in body and spirit and open your gray hymnal to song number 118, This Little Light of Mine.
These are quotes chosen by each of us through classes and Google searches alike. Sometimes reaching out and taking someone's hand is the beginning of a journey. Vera Nazarian. Everything in nature invites us constantly to be what we are. Gretel Ehrlich. The way I see it, if you want a rainbow, you gotta put up with the rain. Dolly Parton. Not all who wander are lost. Bilbo Baggins. Finding myself in the world, I believe I shall, in some shape or another, always exist. Arthur Schopenhauer.
Hi there again.
Hi.
This is Grow As We Go by Ben Platt.
Yes, it's on, I think.
I think it's on. Okay.
I can project.
Okay.
You say there's so much you don't know. You need to go and find yourself. You say you'd rather be alone, 'cause you think you won't find it tied to someone else. Ooh, said it's true that the growing only happens on your own. They don't know me and you. I don't think you have to leave. If to change is what you need, you can change right next to me. When you're high, I'll take the lows. You can ebb and I can flow. And we'll take it slow and grow as we go. Grow as we go. You won't be the only one. I'm unfinished, I've got so much left to learn. I don't know how this river runs, but I'd like the company through every twist and turn. Ooh, said it's true that the growing only happens on your own. They don't know me and you. You don't ever have to leave. If to change is what you need, you can change right next to me. When you're high, I'll take the lows. You can ebb and I can flow. And we'll take it slow and grow as we go. Grow as we go. I don't know who will become. Back a little, just a little bit. Just a little. No, one more time. Okay. I don't know who will become. I can't promise, it's not written in the stars. But I believe that when it's done, we're gonna see that it was better, that we grew up together. You don't. One more time. Tell me you don't wanna leave, 'cause if change is what you need, you can change right next to me. When you're high, I'll take the lows. You can ebb and I can flow. And we'll take it slow and grow as we go. Grow as we go. Grow as we go. Grow as we go.
Thank you for joining us. We hope this service fed your spirit. I'm Figaro.
And I'm Rido.
And our pronouns are he, him.
Our participation at Unity Temple has given us a space where we're not only accepted, but celebrated. A place to think, grow, and sing where love is truly the doctrine of its congregation and its members. At Unity Temple, we have found a community of wonderful and kind people who come together to navigate the maze that is life.
And we got married here. Our worship services and all the wonderful things we accomplish are made possible by you, members and friends of this Unity Temple congregation. We ask you to join us in financially supporting our work.
You may donate by using the QR code on your screen or by mailing a check to Unity Temple UU Congregation, 875 Lake Street, Oak Park, Illinois, 60301, or by giving through our website, unitytemple.org. Click on Donate at the top of the screen, then on PayPal, and then choose by giving your credit card or your PayPal account.
We're asking you to support all the wonderful work we do at Unity Temple, welcoming all, inspiring compassion, nurturing wonder, and serving community.
You can learn more about how we carry out our mission on our website, unitytemple.org, and find out about how many of our support groups, faith and action teams, social groups, faith development groups, and music programs through the website or by contacting membership@unitytemple.org. Also, many of our activities are available online for you.
Thank you, and may your gift bring you joy.